sent in a response to HRB and to Mr. Calrk's attorney yesterday. In some, we found his demands to be quite unreasonable and well in excess of anything we're aware of in regard to a discrimination claim, and suggested that if he was actually interested in negotiating a resolution, that he should perhaps put forth a more reasonable settlement proposal.
Now, what are the specific reasons in which you would say that that's an unreasonable settlement? Well, because when you look at, I looked at the legal argument that the attorney put out as far as, wages and retirement and sick leave and all that, coming up to nearly $1 million and then backing it off to $750,000. What is specifically that makes it unreasonable?
Well, the real issue, Peter, is that he's making a claim that of essentially a wrongful constructive discharge, and he can't support that claim. The fact of the matter is, he worked all of 3 patrol shifts before deciding that he needed to leave the sheriff's department, and he got his full retirement pension, and it's kind of astonishing that he came back with the numbers that he did, that are well outside the bounds of what other discrimination claims that HRB has been involved in have settled for.
Now, what would be a reasonable amount from your perspective or from Sheriff McDermott's perspective? Have you had a chance to visit about that?
And, Peter, we didn't reply with a counteroffer. We would like to engage in good faith negotiations to resolve this matter. However, it doesn't seem like Mr. Calrk and his attorney are in a place where they're willing to do that, and we're not going to negotiate against ourselves.
Okay, so what happens now with they made and they asked for what they asked for, and you have said that's unreasonable. So what happens next?
This will be turned over, presumably, if they don't come back with something else here. It will be turned over to a hearings officer with HRB, and we will proceed to a hearing in the matter, probably quite a ways down the road.
So now, what is the arbiter? Who makes the decision as to what is a fair settlement in this deal? Is it the Human Rights Bureau, or would it have to go to court?
It would be the Human Rights Bureau, and then it would be subject to court review if one of the parties disagrees with what their findings are in the case.